Beautiful sunrise. Whoa, these look crazy on my glasses. Anyway, I am just in my house, not doing anything for now. I decided when my children asked for all this paint to come out, I'm gonna paint something because why not? I'm not really good at this, but I just have something on my heart that I would like to say. So maybe about 2 weeks ago, I got fired from my job. And I got fired because, the things that I wouldn't accept and the behavior that I wouldn't stand for, as my natural right. So the expectations of this job was just so unrealistic. It just didn't make sense. Why would I allow a facility person or anybody to control me in a way where I am actually physically miserable? What does it sound like? Something like slavery, right? And it's crazy because slavery never really ended. It never ended. Like it's still the same. It's still happening to this day. It's still things going on that no one really realizes. Like these black people here, I'm gonna say in America, they feel like they're still free and they're not. And the things that they make us endure is just crazy. It's so much sexism, ageism, and just you having the physical ability to do so much. Like, you can lift 100 pounds like it's nothing, stuff like that. That is wearing down on our people. And the life that they perceive to us as is the good life, being able to pay for things, that stuff doesn't really matter. But they put that out here so we can, worry about it. And it's just baffling to me. It's baffling to me that us black people, especially in America, they allow these things. It's so much to the point where our men are just soft, They're not a real men. I can't really speak on a man because I'm a woman. But I just feel like they're really fucking us up. They're really fucking us up. Seriously. Because people are so lost. They don't even realize what these people are doing. It just baffles me that you people allow these jobs to do that. The job that I was at, I wish I could say their name, but I'm not going to. It's something that you all know, though. Delivery service. They just expected me to be like a robot. Work 12 hours every day. I'm on call. They call me when they feel like it. And I knew taking the job that I didn't want to do this. I didn't even want to do it. It just happened. I didn't want to do it. I did it more or less because I had to. For what? Money. For money. And as time went by, I just know I'm still learning, but I'm fairly grounded on what I believe in. And I just can't do it. Understanding this money and all these things that they showing us mean nothing. It means nothing. They set America up in this way, so we have to do these things. You see people doing horrible things against the Most High for money. And now what's sad about it is they try to justify these things. Like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go and shake my ass in front of men and be promiscuous more than likely, because some girls be, doing other things for money. And they're like, okay, well, I needed it for money just to take care of my children. Like, No, that's not how it goes. You don't need these things. You don't need them. Seriously. Jah will always provide. Or in your case, the Most High will always provide. Because some people don't understand what I believe in, and that's okay. But just understand the higher being will always provide. Always. Since I left this job, it's been nothing but pure bliss for me. Since they fired me. They fired me and they tried to humiliate me and victimize me because what? Because I'm a person that don't follow down behind what everyone else is doing. Because I'm a person that don't accept bullshit. You're not going to talk to me this way. You're not going to treat me this way. You know, it was a lot of ageism. People assume just because I'm younger, I'm just supposed to do everything. But it's not the case. Now, don't get me wrong. I work. Yeah, I work. I know how to get it in. I know how to work. If it comes down to it and I have my own thing, I work. If I were to get another job, I'm going to do some work. I'm going to do what I'm asked to do in terms of just doing the job and going home. Nothing too much, nothing too little, because I'm not a lazy person. But once you start trying to make me like work 12 hours unwillingly, involuntarily, I didn't want to do that. I didn't, I have a family at home. These jobs here and now do not care about that stuff. And that is crazy how everyone else accepts that. It just makes me wonder, what would happen if we all finally just come together and say, you know what? Fuck this shit. Everybody. I mean everyone, all of our people of color. Just say, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm not about to do this. Nah, if you're not going to treat me fair, then there's no reason why I should be in this. Why is that? I can tell you why people won't do that. Because they're scared. Of what? I'm not really sure. Are you scared of having to face the reality, the real things of life? Are you scared, of you don't have no money? Okay. Are you scared of not being able to feed your children? I understand. And those are the reasons why I did it. And those are the reasons why, for now, I have no choice but to continue because I'm not in the position of having land, having animal stocks, just things like that. I get it. But at the same time, you have to stick to what is right. These things don't mean anything. Yeah, I don't have that much money. I don't. And I don't have no land. And I don't have no farm. But I have faith. I know what it is that I want. So it's just like people need to really get a grip and understand that this life here is not good. They're advocating America's the land of home of the free and all this stuff, but like, it's not. It's home of slavery. If you want to come and be a volunteer slave, then come on through, because that's how it goes. Seriously. Look at it. If you don't believe me, look at it right now. Go look up some full-time, warehouse jobs. Or look up the little delivery services like USPS, UPS, FedEx. They all have wild-ass hours with wild-ass pay. They all do. I can't even give... All right, so one place, I will keep it... I won't say nothing. But one place says, $110 a day. And you go... and you're working like, I don't even know how long. It's not even right. It's not fair. It doesn't even balance out. See mommy painting?
Mm-hmm. What are you painting?
I'm making a picture.
Of what? You need to paint.
That's so far.
Red.
I already did red.
I see a pink.
This is the colors that we like, remember?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this Eliza, guess
Let
what?
me finish talking.
Okay. So Eliza, guess what?
So,
What is it?
that's my children. So, you know, like what I was saying was it was one, you know, facility that's like, oh yeah, $110 a day, and you're like, oh, $110 a day, that'll be great. You do the math, it looks good, it's fine, whatever for your budget. You go there and you are doing wild shit. You're driving a large ass vehicle, you lifting heavy ass boxes. They just like hours and hours. You probably work 12 plus hours, 10 plus hours, all these wild stuff. That is not right. That's not right. Then what they say, well, that's just you have to work to get what you know. You do have to work, but you work on stuff for you. If you're in a position where you have to do that, you need to find time for yourself and say, forget that job. I'm not working more than 8 hours. I'm not working more than 10 hours, whatever your cap limit is. But all that money, it means nothing. They set it up here like that, so you have to do that stuff. You don't have to do this stuff. Understand that they programmed us to think that money is the goal. Money is never the goal. It's never the goal. You can have all the money. You see these rich people out here, big famous people, big mansions and everything. And they be offing themselves. They be having all these wild problems. What you think that came from? Some other issues? No, that came from whatever they did to get that money. It's coming back on them. Whatever they're doing to get that money is coming right back on them. People, you know, that's usually a thing. You know, people hear it's like, oh, well, I got money. That means nothing. Understand that means nothing. If you don't hear me say anything, understand that money means nothing. What we need to be focusing on bettering our health, because these jobs also contribute to people's bad health. Think about it. Because I've worked a full-time job a couple of times. I'm always eating. I used to love Starbucks. I used to love, you know, the little quick food. I used to love those things. Go drink some water. I used to love the little fast food, Chick-fil-A. Boy, I used to tear like, and I've gained a lot of weight. Like, I was what? A little over 200 pounds. Seriously. And it was like you became more hungry. Like, seriously, desk job, working job, physical, everything. Like, you became more hungry. You wanted more BS. You wanted more things that just accumulates in the job. They have you work over and over and over and over every day, or almost every day. Enough days. Bare minimum, you're away for maybe 5 days, 4 days if you're lucky. The most, you work every day. You see these people out here with their full-time job, most of them be punished. There is a few people that manage, but most of them be punished. Where do you think that came from? That just came from you just wanting to eat? I bet you if you was busy doing something for yourself or doing something to better your environment, you wouldn't even be thinking about food. You was gardening somewhere, building something, doing something productive that'll help you in your life and your family. That would not mean nothing. You would think about that at the end of the day. Or you might eat one little snack. You won't eat like so much. Slavery. That's all it is. Slavery is tearing us down. It's all that it boils to. It's slavery. Think about it like this. Slavery, you know, the official slavery that we know of, we just know of it because there's always 3 sides. It's the truth and it's the 2 opposing sides. So what we know of slavery is still affecting us to this day. That's why these black women think how they think. I ain't even just gonna say black women. I'm gonna say colored women because there's some other people that do it too. Women of color think these things. They think that they don't need a man. They think that they can do it all. They think that independent is the way. Yeah, it's good to be a strong woman. It's very good to be a strong woman, but it's not good to be thinking that you can have a child and the father just don't be in the picture, and then like it's gonna be all good and gravy with y'all. It's not. You need a family base. They don't teach us that stuff. They don't teach us any of that. Come on, people, wake the fuck up. Don't even get me started with how these men are coming out now. Don't get me started. These men are soft. Most men. Nice African American men or men of color, because I've seen some other races too. Y'all are becoming soft as Charmin. Seriously. Why you think that is? Let's think about it. Your mom, whatever happened between your parents, fine. Your mom had took care of you. Us women can only do but so much with our children in terms of teaching them the right way. But they, like, especially if you have a boy, there's literally nothing we can really teach them, because I am not a man. You women are not a man. We are not men. There's things, a certain codes, thought process that men think that I didn't know those things. Like, there's a situation where I'll be softer, but their father would be like, no. Like, you have to put your foot down. These men are soft. You strive so much to be the Caucasian, and that's all that it is. People strive so much to be that because they beat that in our minds. They beat that in our minds when you go to school. They beat that in their mind when you go to college. People really think college is an achievement. It's not. It's not. College is the time where you go and you experiment and you come out punished. Can you lucky my child's here? So I can't say too much. But college, you come out just punished. You already done tried things. You already did things, and at that point you are programmed, more than likely for life, because they put it in you. These people in these sororities and fraternities and stuff like that, don't you? They go in there with them, do whatever it is they do, little ceremonies, whatever y'all be doing, and they be coming out. I mean, literally, most sorority girls act alike. Most fraternity men be something else, some other type of man. Like, they're not real men. You can get all these degrees and all that you want, but what can you do with your hands? Think of the natural aspect. What can you do with your hands? You can't do nothing. You can't grow nothing. You can't build anything. You can't do anything. So why do all that? It just doesn't make sense. So, people just need to understand that this world that they trying to proceed to you guys and everything is not it. It's not it. I need you guys to wake up. Wake up and understand that this life here is nothing. Find the real life. Go find the real promised land. You think the promised land is America?
No.
You think the promised land is China?
No.
You think the promised land is some Bahamas, Jamaica? It's none of that. That's right. Laugh them out. Where's the promised land?
Africa.
Exactly. That's the promised land. That's the real deal. That's the goal. That should be the goal for our Black African people. That's where it should be. That's where we belong. When somebody say, go back to Africa or some wild shit like that, say, okay, pay for my ticket. Seriously. Pay for my ticket. And we'll have a deal. I don't want to live in this America. This is the white man's land. I don't want to be here. I don't belong here, so cool. I don't have to be there. So that's all I wanted to say. Gotta get the day started. But I just wanted to get that off my mind because that's just not. People are sadly mistaken. They think that that's the way, to drop your children off in your daycare and go and work 12 hours. That's the life. No, it's not. Look at it. It got you drinking. It got you eating. It got you just tearing up your family. You're doing other things. It's not working for you. You need to do better.
Yep.
I don't know who this message is for, but you need to do better because they're trying to get rid of us. You're not seeing it. They're trying to get rid of us. These people watch all this media stuff, and all these people want to be gangsters, want to be shooting everybody to stand the third. Do you see any other race doing this? Do you see any other race doing this?
Nope.
But the people of color thinking that this is the way to life. It's not. You got to do better, man. Or else there'll be no more. There will be no more African people. They won't. Not in America. Any person that go over there is going to be just robotic, programmed.
Robotic.
So, message sent. It's a lot.